What's good? Alright, last night I quit my job at White Castle. And I don't care. Normally, when I quit jobs, I feel bad, honestly. At least lately, the last year or so. I'll feel bad if I just no call, no show. I feel bad. And I'm doing DoorDash now. I mean, this has nothing to do with that. I'm doing DoorDash now, so it's like I have no job at all. But back to the point. I quit my job at White Castle. Now, let's just start with the pros at White Castle. You get paid every week, and that's probably where the pros stop. And I know it's like, oh, if you get paid every week, bi-weekly, it's the same thing, but getting paid every week is just nice. When you get paid every 2 weeks, you're not making that much money, it just feels like it drags. I feel like it drags. Feels like you never get paid. But going forward, now, why I quit? Just want to give a rundown, and maybe it's different other White Castles, but I doubt it. First off, I went on the interview. She said, well, first off, the manager, some some lady, crazy cat lady. I think she lives with her mom. I'm not sure. I thought she said that. No family, no boyfriend, no kids. Just one of these people that. Oh, also, she's only had like one job, White Castle, and she's worked there like 10 years, and she's like, I applied to be some like office job, but she's like once, but I didn't think I was qualified. So basically, she's a White Castle lifer, whatever. I'm who cares about her? But the point is, I go on interview and oh, do you want full time or part time? It's like, what are we doing here? Obviously, I need full time. And oh, first off, also when I called about the job, she's like, "Oh, what shift do you want?" I know, I was calling off a Text Now app at the time, so maybe it's not the best audio, but I know I said first shift. I know I said it. I don't mumble. Well, with my retainer and I mumble, but I said first shift. Oh, you said third shift? No, I said first shift, but whatever. I needed a job, so I just said, "Oh yeah." I played the little game, played the game. Oh, we can have an interview today. So go to interview, and it's one of these. Tell me about yourself. Tell me about a time. Tell me about blah blah blah. Tell me about to work at White Castle. And the people that work there, you're either a teenager in high school, or you're an adult that's bum, or you're a manager that this is all you've ever done. But whatever. Uh, sorry, it's a lot to say. But anyways, so go to the go to the video or go to the interview. Oh, full time or part time? Say full time. Why not? Why would I have expenses? My life just changed. I don't want to get too detailed right now, but my life has changed recently. I need full time. Oh yeah, we can give you full time. The most hours I ever got was like 30 a week. That's it. And I know you might say, oh, 30, that's decent. But that's like me staying over and this and that. Like, she scheduled me like 10 to 2, 10 to 4, this and that. And it's like, that was fine at first. But I worked there the last few months, and each week, my hours get cut just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. And there's a person that just got hired. He has another job. I know when you go to people and tell them you have another job, they don't even like that you have another job. I once went on an interview recently, and I told him I had another job, and he said, "I don't like to share." Well, I like to pay my bills, or I like to have money. So people nowadays are just assholes. I mean, they probably always been assholes, but when you're working, they just expect you to hand your life over on a silver platter. It's pathetic. It's one thing if you're making $50,000 a year. That's do. I mean, even nowadays, is that really a lot of money? No, but that's a living, a good living. I'll say, as long as you're not being stupid with your money. But anyways, on to the video. And so my hours keep getting cut. There's people that started behind me that get more hours. I get as well, not as much. They get more hours actually, and he has another job. Whatever. And I'm gonna end the video soon. But the main thing I hate about this place, let's just say you work Saturday night, 10 to 6. Well, there's a couple other things, but 10 to 6. 9 times out of 10, or at least more majority of the time, you're not leaving until 7. Guaranteed, because they don't want to hire anybody. They want to hire at least the bare minimum and expect everything out of you. Just, ugh. So you can't leave until the other crew member shows up. What kind of bullshit is that? You can't just show up at 10, leave at 6. Show up at 10, leave at 4. Show up at 10, leave at 6. It's always some bull. Ugh. It's always something. You can't just leave when you're supposed to. It's impossible. That gets on my nerves so much. Or it got on my nerves. I don't have to deal with that place anymore. I'm good. And just the general manager, she showed me how to mop. Are you kidding me? You have to mop a certain way. I know how to mop. And not even that, like, I understand sometimes mopping is whatever some people don't know how to mop. But she got on to me about you have to sweep in the right direction. Basically, you can't sweep with the customers in the drive-thru seeing you. She's like, we don't do that over here. We sweep away from the window. What? What does it matter? And just the place overall is so corporate. It's annoying. It's really annoying. I mean, I know every place is like that, but White Castle is one of the worst jobs I've ever had in that regard. It's like so strict for nothing. And no one there. And then everyone, even the managers, they all talk crap about everybody. I mean, not the general manager. The general manager, she's phony. She's super phony. You're never gonna. She's like a White Castle robot. Never gonna get the real version of her. But there's a couple other managers. They just talk crap openly about everybody. It's something I've always realized about White Castle. It's like I guess I'm being a hypocrite. I don't think I'm that bad, but everyone there, maybe I am, but everybody there is trashy. Everybody there is trashy. It's like you have to be trashy to get hired. I swear to God. It's just annoying. I'll wrap the video up in a second. I don't want to go too long about this, too long-winded, but basically, if you need a job, take it at White Castle. I'm not saying don't work for them. It could have been worse. And no job is perfect. No manager is perfect, but like, just not being able to leave when you're scheduled to leave, having to stay over, being strict about the tiniest little things, not even them lying about. Oh, another thing, my schedule was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. It would be like, well, first of all, it'd be different every week. Every week, it'd be like 7 to 1, 7 to 2, 10 to 4. My last schedule, I said 10 to 4:15. It's just like, oh my God, it's just stupid. All right, I'm gonna go now because I don't want to go more than 10 minutes. But just if you go to work at White Castle, I'm being nice. I wouldn't go unless you're just in dire need of money. I would not do it. It's not worth it. Oh, also, last 30 seconds. Anytime I drove by during the day, nobody. Anytime I drove by, like in the middle of the day / lunch, nobody. Third shift, when I had to work at overnight, there's like nothing open around. It'd be cars lined up to the PetSmart across the street. And not like across the street, but across like the little shopping area. It's like, God, I'm not gonna miss it, but alright, I'm out.